Let's go birding together. Today I am at Bissett Park in Radford, Virginia, and I used eBird to log all the birds I saw. I noticed a lot of new birdhouses along the trail, which was awesome to see because Hurricane Helene swept away most of the ones that had been here before. There is still a lot of debris from the storm. Water has eroded a lot of the riverbank, and a lot of trees got destroyed too. Seeing plants like this willow tree grow leaves this spring reminds me of nature's resiliency even after tragedy. It will take time for nature to heal in this park, but as long as humans help support nature's recovery, nature will bounce back. I saw a lot of American robins foraging on the ground for food, and I was surprised to see not one, but two belted kingfishers flying around and calling to each other. It was cool to capture this one with my camera. Near the bridge, a bunch of black vultures soared overhead, and underneath the bridge were a lot of old cliff swallow nests made of mud. The cliff swallows aren't back yet from South America, but they will be soon. I was really excited to see my favorite species of bird, the white-throated sparrow, which doesn't look like much, but it's special to me. As I looked through my binoculars, I noticed something odd about this robin's legs, which is hard to see in this video, but he almost looked like he was wearing big scaly boots on top of his feet. This is a scaly leg mite infection. It's common in both wild and domestic birds. Diseases and parasites are part of the natural world too, but it's always surprising to see it in the wild. Near the end of the path, I saw a Carolina chickadee and a tufted titmouse hanging out together. Despite their differing appearances, these two species are cousins. They're in the same family of birds and often forage together outside of the breeding season. There was a lot of bird activity, so I decided to sit on the ground and peer into the shrubs. A man around my age walked by and asked if I had seen anything cool, and I was able to point out this young yellow-bellied sapsucker above us that I could tell was last year's baby by the drab color, which makes it a second-year bird for this time of year. We had a brief but nice chat. It's amazing to me how nature, and especially birds, can bring strangers together to share little moments like this. This is one of the reasons why I honestly love birdwatching so much. In the shrubs, there was a Carolina wren who was singing, but he shut up the moment I turned my camera on. Thanks, man. However, I was able to catch this common raven cawing as it flew out of sight. Above where I saw the raven, two eastern gray squirrels were yelling across the trees at each other and flicking their tails to communicate. And above them were a pair of house finches singing sweetly. When I passed one of the bird boxes, I saw a flurry of activity from a bunch of tree swallows investigating and squabbling over who got to claim that box. Tree swallows are the earliest swallow species to return to Virginia in the spring because unlike most North American swallows, they can eat some kinds of fruit in addition to their main diet of insects. Like bluebirds, this species are cavity nesters, and so they rely on tree holes to raise their young. But with many trees destroyed by Helene, I think these guys are going to have to rely on man-made boxes now more than ever this year. I was also lucky enough to spy this osprey quickly and get it on film. I don't always get to see osprey at this park, so getting a chance to film it was a treat. Here's a list of all the birds I saw. Thanks for watching!